guys, how you doing? Welcome back to the Sim Shack. Welcome back to me, Sim UK. We're playing some ships at sea, and today we've got some good news because there has been an update, which means multiplayer is working again, and we can actually test it out. There's also a couple of other little fixes in there. Let's host a save game, and I'll talk you through some of it. Most of it just sort of little quality of life improvements. See how quickly that created a new session. That's very good. So you've created a session, the session is up and running and everything looks groovy. If I press escape and go to lobby, I can then invite whoever I wish to invite, which is pretty cool. I like that. It's simple, it's intuitive, and I will test it out momentarily.
Hello, Space Monkeys.
Hello, Space Monkeys, Mr. 𝙒𝙚𝙤𝙢𝙚𝙚. I'm about to head out and do some fishing, mate. I don't know what you want to do, but shall I send you an invite? That's probably a good place to start.
When I get on the main menu, please, yeah. Well, it doesn't matter now.
Did you get the invite straight away?
Yeah.
Ah, see, that's quite effective. So that works well. I'm glad they've got it working again. We've yet to try this, haven't we?
Just took a little bit to render that all in with some janksy stuff. Hello, sir.
Hello, buddy. How you doing?
You're looking a bit sheepish there. Now, if you look out in the dock,
we have two boats.
Look what I can see. Two boats.
Come with me a second and see if you can get on my boat.
I've started with 50,000, by the way, so this is a new game for me.
Right. Okay. That's interesting.
Artboard, boat owned by another player.
So you cannot get on my boat. What about if I'm on the boat? Can you get on it now?
Nope.
Little frustrating. So we're going to have a boat each then. So what we'd have to do then is start a multiplayer where neither of us have any money, essentially. And I bet you I can't lend you any money or give you any of my equipment. I think that's the state we're going to be in, isn't it?
Ow.
Well, I was going to go out and do some fishing, but you won't be able to join me, so that seems a bit pointless. Yeah, so what I might do is just start a new lobby.
Okay.
And we'll both go from blank, I guess.
Yeah.
So multiplayer, new game.
Join your game.
No. Yes, that's what it looks like. Right. I have a new game save up. I shall send you an invite. So I'm going to see if I can put a propeller on this bad boy straight away. Oh, I need an extra $100. Now I can see your boat.
There you go. Hey!
And it spawns in without sort of diving under the water first, which is cool.
Brilliant.
I wonder if I can get on your boat, seeing as I'm in charge.
Oh, yeah, interesting.
No. So I can never get on your boat, so to speak.
Look like you could in the...
Hopefully that's something they'll change in time. So I'm just going to grab the three that are closest. I say, it looks pretty stable though. I can see you walking around and everything you're doing looks pretty
stable so far, yeah.
I mean, it's not everything we hoped it would be, but it's...
I would have loved to have been able to work for you.
Hmm.
That would have been cool.
Yeah, just share the jobs on the boat, basically.
And then
share the money. That would have been awesome.
And then I could drive a boat that you've bought for the company and make more money. But well, we've got companies.
That would be cooler. If all the money was in one pot.
Yeah.
And we as a team could elect what we did with it, and where we spent it, and how. That would be awesome. We also discussed the potential of fish prices fluctuating based on how much cod had been caught that day or whatever, or how much the demand was for that day. And it would be cool if we could, like, whoever gets back into port first potentially gets a higher price, making it a bit of a challenge.
Synchronization's quite nice at the moment.
Yeah, it seems.
Forward to seeing what it's like when we get in the boats and get the boats moving.
I'm going to deliberately drive into you a couple of times to see whether or not there's any collision, if that's all right. I'll try not to sink you.
Think my battleship, yeah.
I have a sneaky suspicion, based on the fact that you can't touch any of my stuff or get in my boat, that we won't be able to collide.
Totally.
What would also be cool is if there was a delivery that was too big for one boat, and we could split the delivery.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool too. Remember where all this stuff's going, like?
Well, I'm assuming it's the same as usual. If it's not, then I've no idea.
But they'll accept any old thing that you put down, so you've got to like put the right thing down.
There we go. Oh, dude!
What?
The cabin teleportation has stopped. Now you can walk in the cabin properly.
Yeah, you said that earlier when you were reading the patch notes.
Well, I said it earlier, but I'm sure when I tested it, just like when we first loaded into the game, it teleported me into the...
Teleported you in? Okay. Well, yeah, the teleportation has stopped. Cool, right? They listen to you.
That is cool. It was just a placeholder after all.
Okay, ready to rock this shizzle.
This bad boy. Right, so if you can back up and sort of park in front of me, I'll drive straight into you and we'll very quickly see if we have collisions on. Obviously, I've got that big rubber wheel at the front of my boat, so I shouldn't do you any damage, he says, knowing that that's not going to do a damn thing. Oh, slight problem.
What?
Once you're driving the boat, you can't then move around in the cockpit. So it's exactly the same, just the door works.
You're fixed. If you press F, there is collisions on, mate. You've just touched me.
But no damage.
No, I didn't get damaged, but like you didn't hit me that hard.
I'll try and thwack into you a little bit harder.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna now hit the bloody dock.
Well, that will do you some damage. So far, so good. Right, here we go. Full pelt into your side. Brace yourself. Yep. Definitely took damage.
Yeah, I took a little bit of damage there, yeah.
Cool. Well, that's good. I'm very happy about that. So press F, you're saying, and then I'm free from the wheel. Oh, yeah.
From the wheel, yeah.
Okay, lovely. How do I get back on it? E.
E.
Okay. That's going to be fun, mate. When we hit some rough weather, this could be proper interesting. Well, I'm going to go over to this island on the right here first.
I'll go left.
Dodger. So I've got an idea. If we do these 3 jobs, we should have 60 grand in the bank. Then we can go to the bank and take a loan out and see if you can take a loan out as well. And then we can go straight onto the fishing boats. What do you reckon? Good, 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 good. It seems that the number of little patches that they've added last night or yesterday have made quite a positive impact on the game, it feels.
Well, I was having a lot of fun with it earlier, and it was just the fact that they've fixed the fuel consumption and the fact that you can like move around the cab.
Of course, I'd forgotten they'd fixed the fuel consumption.
Yeah, fuel consumption's a million times better.
So I'm assuming it uses less fuel.
Mate, I drove all the way up into the northwest, and I didn't even like use up 1,000 litres.
Nice.
and there's fuel up there and missions up there as well. So
More missions. I love it.
quite easily just fuel it back up and come back again.
So, oh yeah, I see. We're now using at full whack 0.1 litres an hour.
Yeah. Well, it's 0.2 for me on my screen.
Is it really? Oh, if I go full tilt, it's 0.2.
Full tilt.
If I just come off by 1, I'm using half as much fuel, but going almost as fast. So that's even that's been fixed.
That's my first drop done.
Yep. Yeah,
no,
got my first drop done.
Shoes or anything like that. It's giving me stuff. So that's great.
That's good. It's good so far. Very much hoping we get to see some less than perfect weather, just to test and see how that copes. The cable to... Oh, look, dude! You can pull the boat in.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the... I don't know what they're called, like the hooks that you tie the boat up to. They're now properly attached. They weren't before. They were floating about all over the place, if you remember. But, yeah, you can pull the boat in now. So if the boat's a little bit far away, you can pull it in, and then you can walk on it. And then you can get on it proper. Oh, it almost works. It so almost works. Yeah, it does work. I'm on the boat properly without having to do teleporting. Slight problem. When I get on the boat that way, I can't get off the boat properly. Okay, they need to fix that. It'd be nice as well if you could undock from the back of the boat. 'Cause at the moment you can only undock when you're driving. So it'd be kind of groovy if you could walk out to the back, undock, and then sort of set off afterwards.
Where are we fishing?
Well, cod's pretty decent. If you can get large cod, you get good money.
You never did tell me your little theory
Did I not?
of making.
I started telling you. Did you distract me somehow?
I must have done, yeah.
So yeah, I mean, bearing in mind this was when line was only valid once. So you had to factor 10 grand into every single fish. Then you had to factor a full load of fuel, which is not going to be a problem now because it's not crazy anymore. So basically, the long and short of it is take out multiple lines and fish, like put 2 or 3 lines down at the same time, and then come back with 3 loads of fish rather than 1 load of fish.
Right.
So on average, if you don't, I mean, I missed maybe 2 or 3 of mine, so I got 50%, let's say, and that's 30 grand. So let's guess that a full, if I catch all the fish, is 60 grand. So 60 grand minus 20 for fuel and 10 for the line for the first time, but not every time thereafter. You should still be coming in with somewhere in the region of 10 to 20,000 per line minimum, which doesn't sound like a lot, but if you catch all the fish in the throat and you pull them all on board instead of missing half of them like we were doing, then you can double those profits. So you'd be doing 60 per line. So you could come back theoretically with 180,000 on one fish. That's the idea.
That's the idea, eh?
I may even sell this one in order to pay for the next one. So yeah, at the moment you can teleport even though there's a massive gap. Can you see my screen? No, you can't, can you?
No.
So there's a a massive gap between my boat and the dock. What would be great is if I could pull the boat in from the boat, rather than teleporting to the dock and then pulling the boat in. But it is cool that you can pull the boat in. I just think it happens in the wrong space. And... no, it's okay.
Here comes Captain Slowpants.
Captain sink a lot.
Hey, I've only sunk once, mate.
I'm going to watch you pull into port, if that's cool. Where are you heading?
Yeah, that's cool. The port?
Yeah, which one? Which bay? 1, 2, 3 or
No,
4?
I haven't decided until I get there.
See, you're one of those kind of captains.
I want to see what's free. Don't know where you've pulled in, do I?
I'm in number 2.
No, I'll go in number 1 then, because that's the bay that I like to go in.
See, it'd be cool as well if you could throw me a rope and I could put it on there and pull your boat in.
Yeah.
I wonder if we can do that. That would be interesting.
We're just throwing all these little ideas around.
All these little ideas. And the thing is, they're not a million miles away from having that working. You know, they've already got the pull your boat into the thing, which is brilliant. I love that kind of stuff. I had no idea they were going to add that, and it's put a big fat cheesy smile on my face.
Awesome.
Here he comes. Look at the confidence in him now. You should have seen him yesterday and the day before.
Your rope is like right across the jetty. Can you see it on my screen?
Right across the jet. Oh yeah, bit of a weird bug. Here he is. Right, can I haul your boat in? No, I can't do it. I can do it.
Can you?
I'm pulling your boat in.
Oh, Mike's loving that aspect.
I am.
Thanks, friend.
Because that's what you would do in real life. You would pull somebody else's boat in.
Oh, thanks, friend.
You're most welcome. Now you don't have to jump 30 foot. Get to the dock.
Yeah, I can pull yours in too.
Right. I am going to upgrade my prop to the best one.
I'm going to get a 50 grand loan, I think. On a 100,000, I'll get half. There we go.
And I'm going to go get some fishing gear. So what do we want to fish for? Do we know what's out there at all?
Entirely up to you, mate.
So if I put on the fish
Open your
habitats...
map up and find out.
What are these sea markers?
I think they're like highway stuff.
There's only like 4 on the...
Oh, don't forget to buy your rigging as well for your ship.
Oh yeah, good shout. I did forget to do that.
Hello.
Seems a bit daft really, seeing as the boat can't be used for anything else.
Bro. I think we'll be alright after that. I've got 32 grand left. Right, okay. So what do you want to go fish for?
So, yeah, I didn't get around to looking at the fish actually. Cod is good this time of year and it's profitable. So, but we don't have the super long distance fuel tank. So we'll have to go for one that's nearest.
I bet. Okay. Okay.
So what's good nearest?
Have you got the fuel icons on your map opened up as well?
Yes.
Right. Do you see the fuel station in the east? On the island that's like just before it gets into the deeper ocean?
Yes.
I fueled up there and went all the way to the northeast into the port up there. Right? On 1,000 litres. So I'm telling you now, 1,000 litres on that thing. If we go to the one that's 9.5 kilometres away, I will put money on it that we can get there and get back again on one tank.
So I can just, yeah, I reckon we've got 10 kilometers in this boat.
You reckon? Right. So that's basically like
From base, that is.
That's one journey then, in your opinion. I think we can get there and back in one go.
No, sorry. So 10 kilometers is the furthest distance we can go and get back, is what I meant.
Oh, right. Okay.
So effectively 20 kilometers we can probably safely do.
Right.
That's from base, though. That's from the main base. So if we went to the fuel station first...
Yeah, we don't need to go to that fuel station first. If you just head straight south to the one that's directly below us, the fishing habitat, we're rocking it. We can get it's 9.467 kilometers away.
Which one?
The one directly below us, the fishing habitat right below us.
South, yeah, but that's not good for. That's not great for cod. I mean, it's not terrible. But the one that's 14 kilometers.
Do you want to do the one that's 14 kilometers away then in the south?
Well, I'm just trying to work that out now to see if we can do it.
Well, if we do that, we should go to that refueling station like you suggested then.
I'm just trying to calculate it now. But it's like it thinks there's bits of land in the way all the time. So that is just over 10 kilometers from that second refueling station to there.
We're buying shrimp, yeah?
What fish is good to buy? Good to fish for this time of year?
Didn't know that was a thing. So April through to like whenever halibut.
So this is the last month for cod, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
So should we go for cod?
Yeah, I'm quite happy to go for cod. How many? So you want shrimp then?
Yeah.
So
I'm just going to buy.
So which bags of food are you getting?
I'm going to get the $3,000 one.
Right, just one of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it'll be enough, but I think that'll be enough to do 3. How much money have I got left? I can do 2,500 hooks.
Two 2,500 of.
That's what I can do. Yeah.
Right. Okay. I can do 2,500 hooks.
Can you do a 2,500 and a 500 or something? Or have you only got 15,000 left?
I'm like 5.
Oh, you're just shy of being able to do 2.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me run back and go and get another tiny 15,000 loan. Let me see if that's possible.
Okay.
Get an extra bunch of hooks to do 2 loads to make it worth it, right?
Yeah. I think it's going to be more cost effective to do at least.
How much is it for a 2,500 hooks?
15.
15. It's 15, yeah. Right. Okay. So I'll just get a 15,000 loan then, and buy 2 of them.
Just out of interest, I might be able to squeeze an extra one in there. Yeah, if you get a £15,000 loan, you might be able to squeeze an extra one in there as well. I think you will.
What do you mean?
So, I'm also going to grab 1,000 line.
Right.
So
okay.
I've now got 3 buckets that I can put
so
out.
my brain was going to do 2,500 lines. You think I should get another loan to basically get another one?
If you get, so you've got enough money now to get 2,500 for 30,000, and then 1,000 for 10,000. So you're fine. You got enough.
Cool.
We'll head out to the nearest one, and then I think probably buying the extra fuel tank is probably the right move, because then we can get to any fishing point we want from that point on, can't we?
Oh, sorry, so which one are we going out to?
The south one.
Oh, the one below us, yeah?
You just grabbed two. Yeah, you can't afford those. They're 2,500 lines. Oh, oh, sorry, I'm reading this backwards. So I got two 1,000 lines and one 500 line. Sorry.
That's okay, I haven't even bought any of them yet. So two 1,000 lines, yeah?
That's what I got, yeah.
And
one 500.
one 500. Right, cool. Bought, purchase done.
Did you get the bait as well?
Yeah.
Don't forget a hook. Oh, we need a hook.
Why isn't that right? Oh, right, okay. Oh, yeah, we need a hook, yeah.
That would have been bad.
My boat's out in the harbour, right?
Yes.
Okay. I was just pooping myself then because I didn't think it was. Yeah. See my thingamajiggies. And then we need a hook, don't we? Oh, mate, this is exciting, but it's also really nerve-wracking grabbing the bloody damn fish.
Yeah, it is. Again, I think the benefit of having multiple lines is we can still make a mistake and make enough profit for it to be worthwhile. Right.
I teleported straight to my cab that time.
Oh, interesting. That's what happened to me the first time, I think. Maybe, I'm not sure.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So, if yeah, so we're going south, right?
Yes.
So if we try and go down that blue channel, you can look at my map. We basically do this.
I like the sound of that.
We just.
I wonder if I can see your markers on my map. No, I can't. That's a bit of a shame.
I didn't think it would, and then just float it out here to here, and then that's yours. Right. All right. I'm ready to rock and roll. You've already rocked and rolled, and you're a million mile away.
I want to get them fish before you do. I make all the profits.
Pretty sure I have installed a better propeller on this as well.
Yeah, I think I have.
I'd like to think I have.
Yeah, there's always that. Did I? Didn't I?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think you have, mate. You're only doing 5 knots.
Did I install it? And how
No.
much are you doing?
9.
I didn't install it then.
I'll hold up for you. Ah, this boat doesn't have the walk-in.
Oh, there's not the walk-in feature.
It doesn't have the walk-in cockpit, no.
They're bringing painting in.
Yes.
You can paint your own boat, so
Yes. Yeah.
there you go. Distinguishable from each other.
Just not at the moment. I mean, even if we name them different things,
Oh right, yeah. I mean,
they still
yeah,
go back to default.
Yeah.
But it is early access, and that's what early access is all
Quite
about.
glad that our names are not above our heads as well. I think
Yeah, yeah.
That would ruin the immersion for me.
Yeah, it's such a nice view. We don't really need it, do we?
No.
I mean, I show up on the map, and
Yeah.
once the radar thing's working properly, it'll show up on there as well.
Did you put markers down, by the way?
What do you mean by markers?
As in, which way you need to go?
Yes, I did, yeah.
Right, okay.
I've also done this route 3 times now. I've kind of feel like a natural.
I kind of feel like you're knowing it all, right?
I've also stopped doing short links like you've got there. Find the further you spread the flags apart, the easier it is to work with. Because for one thing, it tells you how much further you've got to the next flag. You're trying to get slipstream.
No, just tucked in nicely behind you.
I don't think slipstream works in this game, buddy.
No, mate, no. Definitely not.
You are doing 9 to 9.2 to my 8.8, so maybe there is slipstream. You are catching me. You are definitely catching me.
And I'm quite surprised at that, because I thought it would have been a case that the host would have kind of dropped, like cleared
Would
off.
have been dominant, so to speak.
Yeah. I'm just hoping it doesn't crash, mate.
Well, I've been out there and come back twice and it didn't crash, so I'm also hoping it doesn't crash. Have you just shot past me?
No, I'm still behind you.
Yeah, you're right on my butt. What is that then, right next to me?
I'm in your wake.
There's like a wake next to me. Is that a flipping whale?
Where?
Like right next to me. You can't see it on your screen.
To the right or to the left?
To the right, on my starboard side. It's kind of gone now.
Can't see nothing, mate. Sorry.
That was weird. I wonder if that was a whale.
Flipping whale.
We do some close driving.
Why can't I navigate? Is that because you're in my way? Or what?
No, it's probably a little shoal or island or something.
Oh, it's because it's doing it from all the way back over here, that's why.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hello, Sonny Jim.
Did we just smack into each other?
Okay, just gave you a little bit of a love tap, yeah. No damage.
Yeah, there's no damage. Sorry, I was messing around with my lymph nodes.
Wonder what happens if I go over your wake.
I was thinking the same thing, but I never got that far.
I think it affects me.
No.
Visually it's there, but it doesn't actually do anything.
The fish are in this direction.
I tell you what though, mate, it does enough make my boat go fast. 9.5 knots I had on the go there for a second.
No, I'm pushing 10. Oh, there's a zoom out feature. There's a big zoom out feature on the third person camera.
Yes, indeed, yeah.
Well, there is a possibility for you to not look at your map at all. Head in that direction that you've marked down. Don't go and look at the map once you've got your sonar on. And then just keep an eye on your sonar and use your sonar to find them.
Yep, absolutely. Or you can just turn them off on the map in the filter.
That is always a possibility, yes. Dumbass.
So we've still got 3.8 kilometers to go. And they've moved, the little buggers.
Am I following you still, right? Are we heading towards this cod? Because you keep deviating quite a bit.
The cod's moving, that's why.
Right, okay.
Trying to get back on track. This is called... Wait a minute, it should say somewhere. Planet Crafter. There we go. This game is so good. Have you seen or heard of it?
Yeah, I've heard of Planet Crafter.
Have you played it?
No.
Have you watched it?
I think you were going to give me a key for it at one point.
I was.
I think you was. You were talking about doing a thing, multiplayer for it or something.
Or maybe they just brought out multiplayer option or something. Possibly.
I think the multiplayer.
It's a quality game. It is so good.
It's only just come out multiplayer. No. Mel thinks it's only just come out multiplayer.
It's evolved so much.
Still definitely don't have any fish on my net. It's cool that you can see the sonar in front of you.
I use a blinking miles away.
Have you joined us, Tess? Oh, you have? Look at that. He joined himself. Or did you invite him?
No, I didn't invite him. He joined himself.
So you just joined yourself? How cool is that? You can just jump in on someone else's... Just pop in and just... Ta-da! Hello! Unannounced.
This is a brand new save, Tez. Damn, mate. 1,000 flipping Ux is insanity.
There it goes. It's just finished. Right, so when I remove the bucket, it disappears from sight. But apparently I don't lose it, which is cool. Right, should we have a look on the old sonar and see if there's any fishy wishies? So it's telling me there's still fish here. Though we're miles away from where the cod are.
Keep fishing, mate, then. Drop another line. Let's go. I'm waiting for mine to finish still.
I'm going to head towards where the big cod are. I'm worried about my fuel, to be honest with you. It's getting close to that limit point.
Whoa, what on earth? Dude, it looks like there's a flipping Leviathan behind me in a big
That's
wave.
what I said. Is it a flipping whale or something?
Creepy as hell.
Because there are whales in the game. Is that a whale?
That was mental. Whoa, and he's doing it again.
I don't see a fin.
No, I don't see a fin either.
It's either a bug or a whale. It does or it doesn't.
It did.
It did look like a whale, so I thought, yeah.
Well, I've dropped 3 lines and I'm still going. I've dropped 3 buoys and my thing is still going.
Good lord.
Getting that whale all tangled in your fishing line.
Getting that whale all tangled up. Yeah, that's right, darling.
Mate, if you catch a whale, that's going to be worth a few quid. It's right next to you there, on your left.
The Navi are going to have something to say about it then, mate.
Who's gonna need
I'm getting weird Space Invader things on my screen.
weird space invader things?
Yeah, it's like these little white dots coming out of the sea and flying around and landing back in the sea.
I think you need to lay off those E's if you're saying those kinds of things.
Yeah.
I've seen those as well.
You need to lay off the E's as well if you're saying those.
They're not maybe small fish that are jumping out of the water when they're...
They're not jumping that flipping high, I tell you.
Okay, fair enough.
About 2,000 or 3,000 feet in the air by the looks of things.
Okay, definitely not.
I can see my first pot, but like an idiot, I didn't track what time I put it down.
I'm not overly convinced on the sky at night time with all the stars.
I think maybe that's a placeholder.
I was gonna say because it almost looks like the galaxy's crashing into the Earth.
Yeah. The last 2 games had really nice night sky. with like the Aurora Borealis and stuff all over the place. So I imagine they're going to reintroduce that.
Okay. That was weird. I can't unblock.
No, that might
Oh,
not be
do
back
we?
in a minute and take up a walk.
Okay. Spike's going to take the pup for a walk, a quick walk while he's updating.
Fair enough.
Try and calm her down a bit. She's got a bit too much energy. Okay. Well, I am completely stuck.
Oh, the cod's going right over my line and straight into Spike's line. We might get lucky.
Break them up so you're not giving them whole ones. Just break them in half. I need to reload.
Have you joined in the multiplayer as well?
Yeah,
Oh,
but I just got him a robot and then I couldn't do anything at all, so...
I don't have access to the lobby anymore.
I managed to join from the multiplayer screen. Because I could see your game and I hit join and it let me in.
That's exactly what I did.
I'm wondering if Spike crashing has crashed me somehow. Can you see me then on the map anywhere? Got a bit of an issue. Spike's game crashed, and as a result of that, it's sort of killed my ability to go into the lobby. And the lobby is how I manage the online multiplayer. Now, Tez is in, but he joined before Spike crashed. So, although we can see each other, and he's definitely in my game, or we're definitely in each other's game, not quite sure how it's happening now. I have no way of controlling it. So, I'm going to save the game and see. Let's save it in number 6 just for the sake of argument and see what happens if I reload that. So Tez, you may get kicked here, mate. I'm not sure what's going to happen.
Yeah, exactly. You called it exactly how it was going to
Did it kick you? Okay, so now if I go multiplayer, host saved game, and I go to save 6, am I going to be back in the dock? Or am I going to be where I was? Damn it, I'm back in the dock. The lobby has returned. So I can re-invite you guys. And now I've just got to hot tail it back out to the flipping pots and pull them in. If they're still there, that's a good question.
But, how come
No, the pots have gone.
How come you're letting me in?
The pots have gone.
Have you like just gone and restarted the game? To test
Yeah,
that
the
out?
pots have gone. So that's not worked. That's killed it. Oh, that's a shame. Okay, so I'm going to have to report that to the old Devarunios. See whether I've still got the pots in the boat.
I can't join either.
No, it's not that me, Joe.
It won't let
You
me
can't join either. So,
I'm wondering if the gate. Wondering if the save's knackered.
well, I created a new save. So it shouldn't be.
No. What I'm saying is, I can get in your game. I just can't click the join button.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I got that the first time, Growler.
Right, it's worked now.
Oh, it's worked now, is it?
Yeah.
I wonder if it's because I was in the shipyard. We try that. Says I'm in the shipyard. Oh, where's my boat gone? That's slightly random.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
So you've both joined.
I see him running around like a headless chicken. I see him.
Okay. So did it save your boats?
Yes. Was that? I think.
You'll have to go into the shipyard to swap them. So all my money's gone and all of my pots, my lines have gone.
Oh, that's good. I'm already off.
Yeah. So I can't really continue with that because all my money's gone. That is not what we were looking for in a multiplayer. Having said so many nice things about multiplayer, it's now kicking us right in the gonads.
I've still got 1,000 hooks left.
That's because you didn't deploy them, I guess.
Yeah.
So everything you put in the water is gone.
Yep. And my bait's gone as well. Sorry, Tez.
Alright.
Yeah. Well, that's a new level of frustrating.
That's a real pain in the ass.
That is a right pain in the ass.
Hey, old guys, just scratch his head over zero. What's going on?
Amusingly, though, my loans are no longer active.
Oh.
Let me have a look at this.
Yeah, I have no loans.
Well, mine's still there, annoyingly.
Infinite money.
Great. So you've discovered an infinite money hack, and I've been robbed blind and still have a £100,000 debt to clear. I think this game's rigged. Ah, infuriating. Right, let me load the original one and just see what happens there.
Well, that wasn't the original game.
No, I saved it whilst I was out at sea.
All right, okay. Well, what, in a different slot?
Yeah.
Right.
So I believe, and I could be wrong, that this one was saved. I still have £1,000. But do I have any lines? Still no lines in the water.
Did you deploy all 3 lots of lines?
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
I put all 3 in.
Probably not going to have any at all in.
I've now all of a sudden got 3 grand.
Yeah, so there's no pots in this save either.
That join feature's working now.
Is it so you can't join whilst I'm in the shipyard, it seems. So let me come out and see if you can join now. Oh, one of you's here.
Oh, no. I can get in. Don't do anything. I'm just telling you that, like before, when you turn on press the multiplayer button and you get all your friends pop up on the screen, before the join button wasn't there, and now it is. You don't have to send me an invite. So I've clicked it. I've gone onto the lobby. However, Tez has just said I've now got such and such amount of money. Is on my save. Enjoy, Tez.
Ah, I see.
I'll go on to Tez's save.
I've got so much to feed back to the devs then.
So now I'm having to actually put my name in and what my gender is for some weird reason.
So you're creating a brand new profile by the sounds of things.
Apparently my name, my gender is element and my clothes are element, and I can't see myself. So I am an apparition.
I can see you.
And I have 1,000 krona to my name.
Yeah, that's definitely my serve.
How do you know it's your save?
Because he had 1,000 krona to his name.
About 1,000 krona. We're over 3 grand.
And a fully decked out fishing ship.
Yep.
With a much better motor and various other different features. Propeller, sorry, not motor.
So Tez has got your profile and you've got his.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's because he loaded in second and you loaded in third.
Yep. You have to make sure that when you play this, I'm not saying we can switch now, I'm not really bothered. But when we play this, we remember which slot we're in.
I suspect that's a bug of some sort. I suspect that's not supposed to happen that way.
I mean, it would make sense to my head, because how would you know, like, what... How would the game know which slot you went in on?
Well, it would save your name next to your profile.
It doesn't give me the option to put my name in, though. That's the first time I've seen it let me put my name in.
Yeah, I suspect that's what's supposed to happen. You don't necessarily have to put your name in, because it will get your name from Steam. So it'll have your Steam ID, and it should match your Steam ID to your save. And I'm guessing your save ends up on my profile. Kind of makes sense. Darn it. Although Tez is not showing up in lobby members. Are you still in, Tez, or are you out?
No, man. I've just joined as number 4.
Oh, you left and came back in.
Yeah, number 4's got 65 grand on it.
Yeah, because presumably...
Right, that's Mel's, right? So 3's definitely
Yeah.
mine.
Okay, so... Multiplayer... It's kind of working, but the game as a whole is a little bit broken. It's like the foundations are there, and the foundations are good, but they're not exactly all pulling in the same direction at the moment. It's a little bit broken around the edges. That's what it feels like. But yeah, that's an early access game for you. And it is progressing. It is getting better every day, every week. A little something improves here, there, and everywhere. So you're just gonna have to be patient, guys. If you want to play this game, you can, but just be warned. There's a lot of caveats. You're gonna have to sort of dance around. It's a shame because Spike's game has crashed 3 times now whilst fishing. My game hasn't crashed at all, so I guess we're gonna have to pencil in another fishing session and see if we can get all the way out there, fish, and get all the way back again. But fundamentally, we're gonna have to start again because I've got no cash again, unless I take another loan, I suppose. Blast it. It's very much a game, a work in progress.